In this video, I'm going to be building a farm that you've never seen before. This is the most powerful ice farm in Minecraft, and it gets me thousands of ice every single hour. Along with that, I'm going to be building two other farms, one for powdered snow and one for regular snow. So with that, let's jump straight into the video. By the way, don't forget to subscribe. So, the first farm I'm going to be building is one for snowballs and snow layers, and it's a simple one, where you just break the snow underneath the snow golem. Now with all three of these farms, I already have one of each, but each of these farms have their own problems. So to start, this is the snow farm. As you can see, it starts off working really well, but after a while, the hopper minecarts get full of snow, and the hoppers can't pick it up fast enough. So what happens, it just ends up overflowing. So that's the first problem, that storage can't keep up. And now the second problem is if you look in these chests, it's all just in here randomly. There's no auto sorter and there's no shulker loader. And with my world, I want everything to be shulker loaded so I can just quickly grab a shulker box of stuff when I need to, take it and go. So they are the two problems I fixed with this new farm. Fortunately, I couldn't really find a design, so what I did, I took someone's existing design for a snow farm and just put my own storage system on it. So with that, let's start and gather the resources. This farm didn't need too many resources, just a few odd bits here and there. And this is actually the smallest of the three farms. So to see the bigger two farms, keep watching, because the ice farm is giant. As you can see, I'm just gathering lots of resources, loads of random bits. I already have almost all of these resources, because it's just a basic farm. And now that I have all the resources to build this farm, let's get on and build it. And I'm going to be building it here, in the snow biome. This is what it looks like before I built all the farms, and keep watching to see what it looks like once I built all three of the farms. It looks completely different. So with that, let's start building this first farm. Here it is, the snow farm is finished. Now as you can see, this actual snow farm part is tiny. The main bit is just the storage, so auto sort the snowballs and snow layers, and then shulker load them individually. As you can see, when I switch it on, the hopper minecarts start going, and what they do, they pick up the snow from underneath the snow golem when I'm breaking it, and then the hopper minecarts get broken, and then they drop the snow, which then goes through my whole storage system, getting picked up by the hoppers. So let's test it. I'm going to give it a 5-minute test to see just how powerful it is. And there we are, it's been 5 minutes, so let's check and see just how many shulker boxes of snow layers I've got. As you can see, this farm is very powerful, so I don't really need to AFK it any longer. It also gets snowballs, but we don't need to test it twice. So let's get on with the next farm. This one is a powdered snow farm, and like I mentioned earlier, I've already built one of these, but the problem is with this one, firstly, it's quite small, so it doesn't get me much powdered snow. Secondly, it's not automatic. I have to go around with buckets, filling them up individually, and then putting them back into chests and getting more buckets, filling them up and putting them into chests, which just takes way too long, so I want to build one that's automatic. And finally, if we head down here, you can see not only is the storage full, but it also once again doesn't put them into shulker boxes, so that's 4 problems I need to fix. I'm going to make a bigger farm, one that's automatic, one with the biggest storage, and one that shulker loads the powdered snow. So let's get gathering the resources. Now, while I'm gathering the resources for this farm, I have something to admit. This video, as I've mentioned about 20 times in the previous videos, was going to be me building a giant new mega base that could store hundreds of millions of blocks. But I haven't managed to get it finished in time once again, which feels like a bit of a theme at the moment. Well, I say that, I actually have got the video finished, and I'd already started editing the video. But because I've been building this mega base for like 6 months now, I have so much footage to go through, it's just taking me way too long to edit. About a week ago now, I decided I didn't actually have time to finish the video and started work on this new video. So until about a week ago, this was meant to be my new mega base video, but it's just I ran out of time. So, I promise you, the next video will be my mega base video. It's going to be giant, it's going to be epic, and I'm going to show you a few little sneak peeks in this video, so keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that video. And that video will be out exactly 1 month from now. Anyway, I've pretty much got all the resources now, so let's head back over to the snow biome where I can get to building. And here it is, and I'm going to be putting it just next to the snow farm. So let's get on and build the powdered snow farm. And here it is. This is my new powdered snow farm. Now it may not look it, but it is actually over double the size of my old one, so it should be a lot faster. And it's also automatic. But before I test the farm, I needed to snow so that the cauldrons fill up with powdered snow. So I'm going to AFK for a few hours and wait until it snows. There we go, it's snowed now, so all the cauldrons are pretty much full. So I'm going to give it a quick test run going around on the minecart until I've emptied all of the cauldrons. So as you can see, how it works is I aim perfectly so that I'm getting both rows of cauldrons at the same time. And I keep harvesting the powdered snow with the buckets. Once I get to the end of the row, I pick up more buckets so I never run out. So let's go around the whole system and collect all the powdered snow. There we are, that's pretty much all of the cauldrons emptied. So let's go and see just how much we got in just one test run. Wow, that's a lot of powdered snow. I'm probably never going to need that much ever, but it's always worth having. And having it in shulker boxes means it's super easy for me to grab whenever I need. Now, you know what's coming, the final farm, the ice farm. But before we get to work on that, I've got something I need to do. What I'm doing is naming fish after every single person who commented on my last video. Because it's a tradition now that everyone who comments on my video will get a fish in the next one. And that's the same for this video. So if you want to get a fish named after you in my next video, just comment on this one. It can even be an axolotl if you want, or a cod or a salmon or whatever. Just drop a comment saying what you'd like me to name after you, and I'll do it in the next video. So, all the fish I'm naming now are named after people who commented on my last video. So a massive shout out to them, and a massive thank you to everyone who's been subscribing and supporting the series so far. I really do appreciate it. These videos are so fun for me to make, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm so glad that you guys are as well. And if you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, it really does help out the channel. And it would be my dream to one day reach 100,000 subscribers, so please help me get there. Thank you so much. This is my current ice farm. As you can see, it is pretty big, but it's also pretty slow. So, if we hop in, you can see just how slow it is. It takes me ages to move around the whole system, and I don't actually break ice that fast. Whereas with the new farm I'm going to be building, I'm breaking ice as fast as I possibly can. There is no breaks, which you can see with this farm, there is quite a lot of them. Another problem with this farm is that it takes ages to reset the system. I can't just keep going around, I have to wait an hour for all of the ice to refreeze, which isn't a problem with the new farm I'm building. And the third and final problem is once again, the storage isn't shulker loaded, which just makes it so annoying when I need to come and quickly grab some ice because it's just never there. So, this new farm is going to be solving all those problems, so let's jump straight in and start gathering the resources for this farm. As I said earlier, I'm going to need 100,000 resources to build it, which is quite a lot. Luckily, most of these resources are quite simple, like some slabs, glass, scaffolding, string, and I also need quite a lot of ice to build the ice farm, which is annoying because I need ice to build an ice farm, but luckily I've got the old one to get ice to build the new one. Most of the rest of the resources is just general redstone stuff for all the mechanics to work. By the way, if you want to build any of the farms you've seen me build in this video, they're all going to be linked in the description, so make sure you go check them out. Now, the issue is, because I only started making this video a week ago, I've been really pushed for time. I'm actually recording this voiceover before I've even tested the final farm. As I'm recording it right now, this video needs to go out in less than a day. So hopefully I've done okay with the edit, but please let me know what I can improve on next time. Anyway, I've not got too many more resources to gather now, just the odd few bits. Now annoyingly, it feels like I've used up all of my redstone resources in my base, because I've got like no hoppers, no observers, no comparators, and I have to keep crafting them all from scratch. Now the reason for that actually is because of my new mega base. Because it auto sorts every item in the game, it needs so many comparators, so many hoppers, so many repeaters, and so much just redstone in general. So it's really annoying at the moment because I've just got no redstone, so it's taking me ages to gather all the resources, even though there aren't actually that many. But hopefully, once I get my mega base working next video, I'll have loads of resources all stocked up. And there we go, that's all the resources I need to build the giant ice farm. Let's head back over to the snow biome to build it. And as you can see, I'm going to be building it just behind the other two farms I built. And this ice farm makes the other two farms look absolutely tiny, as you're going to see. So let's jump straight in and start building it. Here we go! And there it is, that's my giant ice farm completed. Isn't it just incredible? This farm has taken me nearly 10 hours to complete. It is just insane. And now, as you can see, I filled up the chest with shulker boxes, so it's all ready to go. So, let's start the machine. I'll switch it on, and after a minute the ice will start to come through. Let me show you what's happening behind the scenes and how it works. So, these flying machines pick up ice and push it, but just before they get to the piston push limit, they stop picking up new ice, so it only carries the perfect amount of ice. Then when they get to the end, they put all that ice into the machine and it then gets pushed in to me, where I can break it. Then the machine goes back to the end and keeps repeating the cycle over and over. And there are loads of these machines on each side of the farm. And just look how quickly I'm breaking the ice. It is incredible. Now, let's test the farm for an hour to see how much ice it gets me. And there we are, it's been exactly an hour, so let's switch the farm off. And this blinking light here shows me when I can leave the area, because it says when all the flying machines have got back. And now let's have a look in the chest to see how much I've got. And wow, that is loads of ice. Hopefully that's going to be more than enough ice for a little while. And now, if you want to see me build Minecraft's fastest Guardian farm, click this video here. Or if you want to build Minecraft's fastest Creeper farm in a giant perimeter, click the other video. Thank you so much for watching, please don't forget to subscribe, bye!